Heartland fans, the wait is finally over. The official trailer for Season 19 has dropped, and with it comes the release date that everyone has been waiting to hear. The next chapter in the Bartlett-Fleming family story is about to unfold, and the trailer gives us just enough drama, emotion, heart to make the countdown almost impossible to bear. Season 18 ended on a note that left millions of fans holding their breath. After years of watching Amy, Jack, and the rest of the family face challenge after challenge, the finale made it clear that change was coming. Amy was still trying to heal and find her path as a mother, trainer, and daughter after everything she had been through. Jack, the steady hand and heart of the ranch, reminded us that family is not just about blood, but about loyalty and resilience. Lou was balancing her role as mayor and mother, while Georgie's future hung in the air, uncertain but full of potential. Each character carried unfinished stories, and the finale left fans asking the same question: what comes next? The wait for. Season 19 has been long, but it has also built excitement like never before. Fans have been sharing theories online, rewatching older seasons, and searching for every possible clue about what the next season would bring. The announcement of the trailer and release date finally gave everyone a reason to cheer. Heartland has always been more than just a show. It has been a comfort, a reminder of family bonds, and a story about love and survival that feels timeless. This is why the arrival of the new trailer is such a big deal. It promises answers, fresh challenges, and new beginnings. When the trailer begins, you immediately sense the emotional weight of what's coming. The music, the visuals, and the way the characters appear on screen make you feel like you are stepping right back into the world you love. Even without showing too much, the trailer manages to remind viewers of the heartbreak, the growth, and the healing that has carried the show. Across 18 unforgettable seasons, there is a quiet power in the way it teases the future while honoring the past. Something Heartland has always done so well. It's not just another season. It feels like a continuation of a legacy fans who have followed Heartland for nearly 2 decades know that every new season comes with surprises. Sometimes it's a shocking twist, sometimes it's a return of a beloved character, and sometimes it's a small but meaningful moment that reminds us why we fell in love with the show. In the first place, Season 19 looks ready to deliver all of this and more. The anticipation is not just about new stories. It's about reconnecting with a family that feels like our own. Every frame of the trailer holds promise, every line hints at change, and every glance between characters suggests that the upcoming season will be emotional, dramatic, and deeply moving. That is why the release date reveal feels so powerful. Months fans have been waiting for just one word. Now the answer is finally here, and the countdown has officially begun. The trailer does not just give us a date, it gives us hope, excitement, and a reason to gather again around a story that has become a part of our lives. This is only the beginning of what Season 19 has to offer. And if the trailer is any sign, the journey ahead will be one of the most unforgettable yet. The Season 19 trailer wastes no time in pulling fans back into the world of Heartland. The very first images feel familiar, yet charged with new energy. We see sweeping shots of the ranch, wide open skies, and horses running free across the fields. A reminder that this land has always been more than just a setting. It is a character in its own right, carrying the weight of every joy and every heartbreak the Bartlett-Fleming family has endured. This opening instantly connects us back to the heart of the show, while also hinting that big changes are waiting just beyond the horizon. One of the most striking things about the trailer is the way it balances silence and emotion. A single look from Amy tells more than words could. In one scene, she stands quietly beside Spartan, her most trusted horse, and you can see years of struggle and growth in her eyes. The camera lingers on her face just long enough to remind us that this season will not only be about new challenges, but also about how the past continues to shape her. There is a deep strength in her character now. But the trailer also hints at moments of doubt, and that is where the drama begins to build. We also catch glimpses of Jack, standing strong and protective as always, but with a noticeable heaviness. His presence has always been the anchor of Heartland, yet the trailer suggests he will face trials that test even his resilience. There is a brief moment where his voice breaks, And though we don't hear the full line, the emotion is enough to shake viewers. For longtime fans, this suggests that Jack may be confronted with something that puts his family or his land at risk, a storyline that could drive much of the season's conflict. Lou appears in the trailer too, and her role looks as complicated as ever. Between her leadership as mayor and her duties as a mother, she seems pulled in many directions. The trailer hints at tension between her public responsibilities and her personal life, something that could create both drama and growth for her character. Fans who have watched her juggle these challenges know that Lou's journey is always about balance. And Season 19 seems ready to test how far she can stretch before something has to give. Perhaps the most exciting part of the trailer is the subtle hints of new faces. There are quick flashes of unfamiliar characters, someone riding into the ranch, another walking alongside Amy, and a mysterious figure exchanging words with Jack. These brief moments raise endless questions. Are these new friends who will help the family grow, or new challenges that will threaten the bonds they've built? Heartland has a history of introducing new characters who shake up the story in powerful ways, and the trailer makes it clear that Season 19 will be no different. The music throughout the trailer is another layer of storytelling. It begins softly, almost tender, then builds into something intense and emotional. Each beat matches the shifting moods of the scenes: hope, tension, heartbreak, and triumph. By the end of the trailer, the music swells, as if to promise that Season 19 will not hold back. It will push the characters, and it will push the fans' emotions right along with them. Most importantly, the trailer captures what makes Heartland special. It's not just the drama or the storylines. It's the feeling. Watching these moments, you feel like you're a part of the family, standing at the ranch, facing the same choices, carrying the same hopes. The trailer does not just tease a season, it invites you home again. That is why fans are already watching it over and over, trying to catch every little detail, every hidden clue, every whisper of what's to come in this new chapter. There is a special kind of silence in the Heartland trailer just before the release date is revealed. It feels like the whole screen is holding its breath, as if the land itself knows something important is about to be said. For months, fans have been waiting for this one piece of news, scrolling through updates, searching interviews, and sharing guesses. And then there it is. A single moment that answers the question everyone has been asking since the end of Season 18. When will Heartland return? The reveal does not come with flashing lights or loud words. Instead, it feels steady, warm, and full of meaning, exactly the way Heartland has always told its story. The date fades onto the screen while the music rises, and it feels less like an announcement and more like a promise. This is not just about another season beginning. It is about coming back home to a story that has lived in people's hearts for nearly 2 decades. The weight of that moment cannot be overstated. Think about it. 18 seasons, countless episodes, years of laughter, tears, and growth. For many fans, Heartland is not just a show. It is part of their lives. It has been there through milestones, through struggles, and through every day. Moments when comfort was needed. That is why the release date matters so much. It is not only a number on the calendar, it is the day when families, friends, and fans all over the world will gather again, guided by the love of these characters and their stories. When the trailer shows the release date, the scenes surrounding it carry extra power. We see Amy riding across the fields, Jack standing firm at the ranch, and Lou deep in thought. These images are not random, or chosen to remind us of the strength and heart that this new season will carry. The trailer wants fans to mark the date with more than excitement. It wants them to prepare for an emotional journey. Season 19 is not just a continuation. It is a chapter that looks ready to challenge every character in new and surprising ways. The build-up to this reveal has been extraordinary. In the days before the trailer dropped, social media was buzzing with predictions. Some fans thought the release would be far off, maybe even a year away. Others were certain it would come sooner, hoping to see new episodes before the end of the year. The uncertainty only made the moment of truth more powerful. When the date finally appeared, fans around the world felt that rush of relief and joy. knowing that the countdown had officially begun. And let's not forget the emotional reaction that followed. Almost instantly, the Heartland community exploded with excitement. Posts flooded in with people saying they had goosebumps, that they had tears in their eyes, that they were all ready, clearing their schedules to make time for the premiere. Some fans even shared that they planned watch parties, determined to celebrate the return of their favorite show with loved ones. This is the kind of impact Heartland has always had. It brings people together, and the release date reveal proves it once again. By the time the trailer ends, the release date is etched into everyone's minds. It feels close enough to touch, yet just far enough away to keep the anticipation burning. Every day leading up to it will feel like a step closer to home, to the ranch, to Amy, Jack, Lou, and everyone who has become like family. And that is the true power of this moment. It is not only about knowing when season 19 begins, it is about knowing that something worth waiting for is finally on the way. One of the most comforting moments in the season 19 trailer is seeing familiar faces return. Heartland has always been about the people who carry the story as much as the ranch itself, and the new season makes it clear that the core of the family remains intact. Amy, played with such quiet strength, once again stands at the center. She is no longer the young girl we first met years ago. She is a woman shaped by hardship, healing, and resilience. The trailer reminds us that her journey is still far from over. Every glance, every quiet smile, and every determined moment in the preview shows us that Amy will continue to grow, not just as a mother and trainer, but as the heart of the series. Then there's Jack. It's a figure who has anchored Heartland from the very beginning. The trailer shows him as steady as ever, but there are subtle signs that his story may face deeper challenges this season. His voice carries both strength and weight, and his expressions suggest that he may be hiding burdens he cannot easily share. Fans know Jack as the protector, the mentor, the soul of the ranch, but season 19 might reveal a more vulnerable side of him, one that could add even more depth to his character. Lou is another character whose presence shines in the trailer. Always balancing more than she should, she appears caught between her public role as mayor and her private role as mother and sister. The tension in her eyes during one brief shot makes it clear that season 19 will test her in new ways. Story has often been about juggling responsibility and identity. And now, as her choices grow heavier, fans may finally see whether she can hold everything together or if something has to give. The trailer also gives short glimpses of Tim, Georgie, and others, though in true Heartland fashion, it leaves much unsaid. Tim appears fiery and restless, as if another personal battle is waiting for him. Georgie, though only shown for a moment, carries the same aura of independence and determination that fans have always loved. These quick looks are not enough to tell their full stories, but they are enough to spark endless questions about where their paths will lead. In season 19, and then there are the new faces. They flash across the screen too quickly to reveal much, yet their presence cannot be ignored. A stranger riding toward the ranch, a quiet conversation with Amy, a new connection hinted at for Luthie's, or threads that suggest fresh dynamics for the season. Heartland has always welcomed new characters who bring both joy and conflict. And the trailer makes it clear that these newcomers will play important roles. Whether they become allies, challenges, or something in between remains a mystery. But their arrival promises to reshape the story. What makes this cast update so powerful is not just who is there, but how they are shown. Each returning character feels older, wiser, and marked by the years behind them. They are not standing still. They are evolving. That has always been one of the show's greatest strengths. It allows its characters to grow naturally, season by season, in ways that feel true to life. Fans who have grown up with the series can see themselves reflected in these changes, which is why the return of each character carries so much meaning. Season 19 is not about starting over. It is about moving forward with the same family fans have loved since the beginning. The cast is not only returning, they are returning stronger, more layered, and more ready than ever to face whatever lies ahead. That sense of continuity mixed with change is what gives the new season its unique spark. and can rest assured that the characters they love are back, but they should also prepare for the unexpected, because Heartland has never been afraid to surprise us. The moment the Season 19 trailer went live, the Heartland community lit up with energy. Within minutes, social media timelines were filled with clips, screenshots, and fans sharing their first impressions. It was not just excitement, it was emotion. Some wrote that they cried just hearing Amy's voice again. Others admitted they watched the trailer on repeat, trying to catch every hidden clue. After 18 seasons, the bond between this show and its fans is something rare, something that feels almost like family. The reactions prove that Season 19 is not just another chapter, it is an event. On forums and fan pages, the discussion quickly turned to predictions. Viewers began piecing together small moments from the trailer, the way Amy looked at Spartan, Jack's heavy expression, loose silence during a town hall meeting. Each detail became a spark for speculation. Some believe Amy will face a challenge that forces her to rethink her future. Others are convinced Jack is hiding something that could shake the foundation of the ranch. And then there are the theories about new characters, whether they will bring love, conflict, or danger. Heartland has always thrived on its ability to keep fans guessing, and the trailer gave just enough hints to fuel endless conversations. But beyond the theories lies something deeper: expectation. Fans are not only hoping for drama, they are hoping for healing. Heartland has always offered more than entertainment. It has been a source of comfort, a reminder of resilience, in a space where family and love triumph, even in the hardest times. Many fans are expressing that they want Season 19 to bring closure to old wounds, to give characters the peace and happiness they deserve, even if the road to get there is difficult. Reactions also show how personal the show has become for so many. One fan shared that they grew up watching Heartland with their parents and now plan to watch Season 19 with their own children. Another wrote that the show helped them through grief, reminding them of the importance of family when their own life felt broken. These stories reveal why the trailer release created such a wave of emotion, because for fans, Heartland is not just fiction. It is woven into their real lives. Of course, expectations also come with fears. Some worry about heartbreak, about whether the writers will take the story in a direction that feels too painful. Others fear losing a beloved character or watching the ranch face threats that cannot be undone. But even these fears are part of the anticipation. Heartland has always walked the line between joy and sorrow, and fans know that whatever happens, the story will be honest. That trust is what keeps them returning, season after season. The global reaction shows the true reach of Heartland. From Canada to Europe, from Asia to the United States, the trailer has brought fans together across borders and languages. The comment sections are filled with people from different parts of the world all saying the same thing: they cannot wait to return to the ranch. This unity is rare for a show, and it proves just how deeply Heartland has touched hearts everywhere. Season 19 now carries the weight of these expectations. Fans are not only asking what will happen, they are asking to feel. They want to cry, to laugh, to hope, to be reminded of what it means to hold on when life feels impossible. The trailer has promised that all of this is coming, and the reactions show that audiences are more than ready. They are not just waiting for a show to return, they are waiting for a piece of themselves to come back to life. As the trailer fades to black, something lingers long after the final frame. It is not just the excitement of knowing the release date, nor the thrill of seeing beloved characters again, is the weight of a story that has carried fans through nearly 2 decades of life. Season 19 does not feel like just another year at Heartland. It feels like a homecoming, a reminder that no matter how much time passes, the ranch and its family will always be there. Waiting for us, the closing moments of the trailer hold a quiet intensity. Amy rides across the open fields with Spartan, the wind rushing past her as the golden light of the setting sun paints the sky. It is a simple image, but it tells us everything. No matter the challenges ahead, no matter the losses endured, the bond between Amy and her horse remains unbreakable. That single image is the essence of Heartland: strength, resilience, and the promise that even in the darkest times, there is light to be found. Jack's presence in the final seconds adds another layer. His steady gaze, lined with years of wisdom and hardship, is directed toward the horizon. It is as if he knows storms are coming but refuses to turn away. He is the reminder that family is not about perfection. It's about standing together no matter the cost. The trailer does not need to spell out his struggles, because fans already know Jack is the kind of character who carries burdens quietly, but whose love for his family speaks louder than any words. Lou's silhouette appears briefly as well, her figure outlined against the soft glow of a community gathering. It hints at her dual role as leader and sister, a balance that has always defined her journey. Her presence in this closing montage suggests that the season will push her further into making choices that could affect not only her family, but the entire town. The quiet determination in her stance says she is ready, but it also leaves us wondering what sacrifices she might have to make. Even the newcomers shown in those last flashes carry mystery. Their shadows against the ranch gates, their voices echoing in half-heard lines, create the sense that change is approaching, whether they bring hope, conflict, or heartbreak. Their arrival ensures that Season 19 will not simply revisit old stories. It will push the family into uncharted territory. That tension, that balance between the known and the unknown, is what makes the trailer's ending so powerful. As the music swells and the release date shines on the screen, fans feel more than excitement, they feel history. 18 seasons have built to this moment, and Season 19 carries the legacy of everything that came before. For longtime viewers, the anticipation is mixed with gratitude. Gratitude for the characters who grew up alongside them, for the stories that mirrored their own lives, and for the comfort the show brought in times of need. The trailer's closing does not simply invite fans to watch, it invites them to remember, to feel, and to believe in the power of family once again. That is why the build-up to Season 19 feels so monumental. It is not about one storyline or one character arc. It is about the shared experience of coming back to a world that has given so much over the years. The ranch, the horses, the family, they are all pieces of a story that has lasted longer than almost any other show of its kind. And as the trailer closes, fans know this is not just about entertainment. It is about returning to something that has always felt like home. Heartland has always been more than just a series. It has been a place fans could return to again and again, no matter what was happening in their own lives. And now, with Season 19 on the horizon, that connection feels stronger than ever. The trailer has given us glimpses of triumph and struggle, of love and loss, of moments that will test every character we hold dear. But more than that, it has reminded us why we fell in love with this story in the first place, because it speaks to the deepest parts of family, resilience, and hope. As the countdown begins, fans everywhere are already marking the date. They are circling calendars, planning watch parties, and preparing to once again gather around the screen with the people they love most. Season 19 will not just be an addition to the saga. It will be a moment of return, a reminder that even after all this time, the spirit of Heartland is alive and thriving. And for those who have been there since the beginning, this season carries the weight of memory, 18 years of growth, healing, storytelling that have shaped the journey leading here. But the story does not end with the trailer, it begins with you, the fans. What are you most excited to see in Season 19? Is it Amy's continued growth, Jack's resilience, Lou's balancing act, or the mystery of the new faces arriving at the ranch? Or maybe it is simply the comfort of returning to the open fields, the sound of hooves, and the feeling of being home again. Your thoughts, your hopes, and your theories are what keep the conversation alive. And this is the perfect moment to share them. So take a moment right here, right now, to think about what Heartland means to you, then share it in the comments below. Every story matters, every prediction adds to the excitement, and every fan's voice makes this community stronger. Together, you have carried this show through nearly 2 decades. And together, you will carry it into Season 19. And while you're here, don't forget to like this video if the trailer gave you chills. Subscribe if you want every update about Heartland before anyone else. Turn on that notification bell so you never miss a moment. Because Season 19 is not just around the corner, it is waiting. It's ready to sweep us all back into the world we love. Heartland is coming back. The family is coming back. And now, so are we. The countdown has started, and the ranch gates are open. Once more, the question is, are you ready to ride into Season 19?